Hi, Bob the Canadian here. Sometimes you're just not having a great day. You're having a bad day. And in this video, I'll help you learn some English words and phrases to describe to someone that you're having a bad day. Hi, Bob the Canadian here. If this is one of your first times here, don't forget to click the subscribe button below. It's the red button down there with the bell icon. And if at some point during this video you feel like it's a good video, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It is so awesome to have a good day. It is so great to have a day where everything's just going well. But every once in a while, you have a bad day. So let's take a look at some ways that you can describe having a bad day. But before we get started, I should mention that when you share with someone that you're having a bad day, it's usually someone that you trust. It's usually your spouse, maybe one of your children, or a really close friend. I think in other languages, as well as in English, we don't usually share with someone that we're having a bad day unless we know them really, really well. So how would you share with them that you're having a bad day? Well, one of the first ways you could share that you're having a bad day is to just say, I'm having a bad day today. And you'll need to describe a little bit more. You'll need to describe why you're having a bad day. So for example, you could say, I'm having a bad day today because I'm not feeling well. Or I'm having a bad day today because I just found out that someone in my family is sick. Or I'm having a bad day today because I just got some bad news from someone. So, simplest thing to do is just say, I'm having a bad day today. You could also describe other things. You could say, I'm just feeling down. And in English, when we say we're feeling down, it's the opposite of happy. So if you were to say, I'm just feeling a little bit down today, it basically means the same thing as saying, I feel a little bit sad, or I am feeling unhappy. I'm feeling a little bit down today. So those are things that you would use to describe something that's happened, but sometimes you're having a bad day because of something in the future, because of something that's going to happen. So you could be nervous. You could be having a bad day because you're nervous. So you could say, I'm having a bad day today because I'm nervous about the test I have to write tomorrow. Maybe you've signed up to write an English language test and you're just nervous. All you can do is think about the test. You can't stop thinking about the test. So you could say to someone, I'm having a bad day today. I'm so nervous. I can't stop thinking about my test tomorrow. In addition, you could say that you're feeling anxious. When you feel anxious, it's similar to feeling nervous. You can't stop thinking about that thing. So you could say, I'm feeling anxious today because I have a test tomorrow. Sometimes you're having a bad day because you're really, really angry about something. And we describe this in a couple of ways. You could say that you're having a bad day because you're feeling agitated. So agitated is a mood where if people make too much noise around you, or if people ask you too many questions, you respond harshly because you're not feeling calm. So the opposite of feeling calm and peaceful is to feel agitated. So you could say, and maybe you don't even know why, that you're having a bad day because you're feeling agitated. The other reason you could have a bad day is maybe you're feeling anxiety. So anxiety is when you're worrying about something too much. So maybe you don't have enough food for tomorrow to feed your family. Maybe you don't have enough money to pay the rent, and you would be feeling anxiety. So that's a high level of what we call stress in English. You're feeling anxiety, you're feeling stress about your situation. And then the last thing that I want to talk about is maybe you're having a bad day because you're depressed. And feeling depressed, we have mild depression, we describe it in English, but we also have real depression. Mild depression sometimes can be solved with just some exercise and some time outdoors. That can help you make you feel better. But if you have real depression, if you're really, really feeling down in a serious way, that's when we usually recommend recommend that you see a doctor because a doctor might be able to help you with your depression. Depression is a very serious thing. So if you're feeling down, you're feeling glum, and you're feeling that for a number of days in a row, we might describe that as depression. And I'm not an expert, so don't use me as your person to get advice from, but certainly sometimes people have a bad day because they're feeling depressed. Well, that was a number of descriptions of a bad day. As you can see, it's quite possible that I'm not having a great day. Normally I would have had a video up Friday or Saturday, and I don't. I'm just having a couple of bad days in a row. I'm sure things will pick up. It's super sunny right now behind me. I'm outdoors, so I think that it will be a great day. But I just had a few days where I was really busy at work and really busy at home. And I would describe it as I didn't have time to relax. And when I don't have time to relax, I have a bad day. Well, hopefully that helps you talk about your bad day. Remember, if you do talk about a bad day, you should always share that information with someone you trust. We don't generally respond to people with, "I'm having a bad day," when they say, "How are you doing today?" Usually we just say, "Good," even if it's not good. But if it's someone you trust, a spouse, family member, good friend, you can share with them why you're having the bad day. Bob the Canadian here, Learn English with Bob the Canadian. Sorry this video was late. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe below, and I'll see you in the next video.